Hello, everyone. Am I on? Okay. I'm just checking. I can see everybody from here. I've been seeing you in the last 5 minutes. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to Nicole. Good morning to Mauricio. I'm trying to read it, okay? And also, good morning to, let me see, this tiny thing, to Kim Ginabo. But I would like to say, welcome to our program, Our Love for Humanity. I'm your host, as you know, as you can see on your screen, Mary Winkler. And I'm broadcasting live direct from Australia. Okay. Now, before I go on any further, I would like to say good morning to all our viewers around the world. And good morning to our Kidlat Balita TV online crew in Bacolod City. Thank you for being nice to me all this time. And of course, good morning to the whole of the Philippines, wherever you may be, Luzon, Visayas, or in Mindanao. Good morning to you. And I would like to say good morning to Europe. I'm having a shortcut here. I don't say good morning to Germany, to all my friends in Germany. I know you're watching. Hello. You're having fun of me. um, and also good morning to my friends in Norway, in Sweden. So I'll just say good morning to Europe. So I cover everyone. Okay. Good morning to my viewers in the USA. So you are all included wherever you may be. And good morning to all my viewers in United Kingdom, and also my viewers in Asia, wherever you may be in Asia, maybe in Japan, in Hong Kong, or in Singapore. Um, I know you're watching me, so thank you. And we'll have something to talk about later. Okay, so good morning to our viewers in Africa, and also in now we go to Australia. Right. Good morning to all my viewers in Australia. Good morning to I'm gonna do it properly. Canberra. Good morning to New South Wales. Good morning to Western Australia. Good morning to um, Northern Territory. And good morning to Queensland. Good morning to Victoria. And good morning to South Australia. That's where I am. Okay. And good morning to our, now I should say, good morning to our Filipinos around the world, our OFW. You are viewing us or watching us right now. Good morning to you. Hello. We're going to be talking a lot of things today that will be helpful to you. And of course, you can easily retain this information. And good morning to our Filipino sailors around the world. They are sailing away everywhere, and we include you. And may your journey always be safe. Okay, we pray for you because your work in an isolation, and sometimes your journey can be long. And yes, so we include you. All right. So from us here in Australia, g'day. So now, oh, I shall not forget. I would like to say good morning to our um, viewers who are watching right now. Are here in Australia, especially where I am in South Australia. Our Cambodian community, our also to our Vietnamese community and to our Filipino community and our African community. Hello to all of you, and thank you for watching me. You just don't know how shy I am. Sometimes I just want to hide, but you don't want that to happen, do you? So, okay, so I'm here. So you keep watching, and we'll have some fun, hopefully. And oh, I shall not forget. Good morning to all to our multicultural community of all different cultures. I can't cover everyone because it's far too many of them, and I of course that I met um, over the years and only like a few days ago. To our Indian community, I have friends that are in Indian, and I shall not forget you. Okay, I'm glad to be with you here today to talk to you and give you some information um, that you would like to hear. All right. Okay. Now let me read this. I've got a message from my perfect bro in New Jersey. I'll read that later. That's for me. Um. Okay. Now. Oh, thank you so much for all your love hearts. You always showered me with love hearts. You got no idea how it feels. Only me know about that. You don't. Okay, so I'll just say, I will just greet my viewers who made an extra effort to write down their comments here. I've already said good morning to Nicole, Duma Ritual. They're gonna give me news later. To Kim Ginabo, and also to oh, hello, my baby bro, Julib. He actually celebrated his 31st wedding anniversary yesterday. I You might think I didn't really see it or hear it. I was too busy. Okay, and so now it's my opportunity to congratulate you. You know how awesome that is. 31 years of being together. That's so lovely. Okay, so salawayan na nga ako ng hood. So, good job, Arlen, to my sister-in-law, for keep him in order. Okay, I can't see the little writing. Um, okay, and I would like to say good morning to Yanibeth. Good morning to you. She said good morning, ma'am, and I said good morning to you too. And Apple Joy, good morning to all. She's saying good morning to all. And there's a message here from Julie. Please like, share, and follow our program. And to from Apple Joy again, she said, "Good morning, Madam," and good morning to you too, Apple Joy. And Richard is saying, "Good morning to Sir Joe." And I'm good, Apple Joy. She said, how I am, and I'm good. Okay. Yanabeth is saying good morning to everyone. And Gina de la Cruz, she's saying hi po, madam. Hi to you too, Gina, and good morning. Welcome to our program. And thank you for your love hearts. And Biggie Store. Well, I say in English, but I think you might say big story. Okay, Morales. So thank you for sharing our program. And good morning to you too. And to Gina, the share is done. Thank you so much. Good morning to all viewers from Gina. And oh, Yanibeth is saying nice background. Thank you so much, Yanibeth. And that's the beach here, and not far from us. That view, the background that I have is the beach near us. Okay, so before we go on. Okay, biggest story. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I'll say in English, big story, big store. Good morning, Madam. Pa-shout out sa Big J Morales. Okay. So, shout out to the Big J Morales from Biggest Story. Okay. Um, and what else? Okay. So Big Story is Biggest Story saying that Bacolod City watching Big J store. Okay, so that's what it is. Hello, everyone. I hope we can give you some information that would be very useful, for you, that you can keep for the rest of your life. Now, what is this one? Oh, may bagyo ka mo da. Oh, there's a typhoon. I'm just reading your messages here. Okay. Janine, good morning. She's saying good morning, ma'am, and good ma'am Mary. And good morning to you too, Janine. And Arlene, my sister-in-law, who put up with all sorts of things in her life. Good job, Arlene. That's very good of you. And good morning to you. And she's saying good morning to the whole world. Okay, so Dolly Magracia, she's saying that it's too hot right now over there. Oh, okay. Well, you just have to keep cool, drink water, and stay in a cool place. And MG Ed is saying good morning for Mom Mary. Good morning to you too, MG Ed. I'm smiling about your love hearts. The amount of love hearts you give me, I'm just gonna hold on to it. Thank you so much. And Gina, good morning. Okay, so now this is my brother. Sa lawayo ni kayo nga bata ni. Hasta subong. See, this is what he said. Wow, tweet, tweet. You're very much beautiful, my sweet sister. Te, kung hindi sa lawayan, kayo traged sa. Oh, Gina de la Cruz. Good morning po, madam. Thank you so much, Gina. You give me so many things. Thank you so much. And MG Ed is saying good morning to the whole universe. All right. Thank you so much, MG Ed. That's very lovely of you. Now, okay. Oh, I shall not forget. Today will still be doing our raffle of 5 kilograms of rice for 3 lucky people who needs it, because I know not everyone need this, but they are there. They are here. To watch our program for some other things, not for that. Okay, and for those who need this, it needs to be in this raffle draw. Of course, you can join in. All right, you know what you need to do more than I do. Okay, so today we will be following up. How was your Valentine's Day? Oh, goodness me. Hang on, I just want to wipe this. I laugh too much that sometimes gives me tears in my eyes. You are so lovely to me. Now, okay. So I was actually thinking that you probably had a really good time, a great time, or an amazing time. All right. Good, great, and amazing. Nothing below that. Okay. And today I forgot. Today is Saturday, right? And today is the 20th of February 2021. So I'm just reminding everyone that that's the date, just in case someone didn't know. Okay? Now, you can let me know about how your Valentine's Day went. You can send your comments and I will read it and we can have a good time. Okay? And but today's program, I dedicate this program for the word appreciation and gratefulness. And for some reason in our life, many people still don't know how to appreciate little things, all right? Little things. Because when we know how to appreciate little things, when big things come, when the big things come into our life, we could almost collapse because we're appreciating these little things all the time. And someone say to you, I'll give you this sweet potato and you can boil it or you can make kamote barbecue, sweet potato barbecue. I love that stuff. And you say, oh, thank you so much. I never have the time to go to the market because I'm scared of COVID-19. So I don't go to the market. Okay. And let me deal with this person for now. Let me see. Let me just answer this person. Okay. Did it go? So now, okay. Thank you so much. Now, okay. I just now appreciation. So I talk about this little sweet potato. Ang the kamote we call in the Philippines. When I went to the Philippines, somebody gave me I have to speak in English and then I'll speak a bit of Ilonggo because I have so many English speaking viewers and they tell me the ones that I met personally here and I bump into them and they say, oh, I love what you do. And sometimes I don't understand certain things. And I said, I'll speak, my own dialect, which, only like about 5 minutes. So if you can hang in there, you'll be right. The rest of the program, of course, is English. And if it's need to be translated to Ilonggo for our viewers, I do that too. And she said, oh, thank you. And then another one, I say the same thing. Then another one, I say the same thing. Because I have to do this in English. We have so many viewers that are watching with you as well. Okay. So when I was in the Philippines, this probably about 10 years ago or 9 years ago, somebody gave me a little luwag. The ladle made of coconut shell, and the handle is made of bamboo, right? Luwag. Luwag, dua ka bilog. 2 pieces of luwag, and then 3 pieces. This is the normal size, and then the 3 little ones. And I screamed when I saw it because I don't know how this person know. I like that stuff very much. It's not very expensive, and it cost her probably our money, Australian money. Probably it cost her 50 cents. And when I saw it, I said, "Oh my goodness!
And I grabbed I grabbed the thing from her, and because I like it, I really like it. And she said, "Oh, I thought you might like native stuff." I like native things, but not everything. And we can't bring everything here in things that we like in Australia, of course. And so I grabbed it from her, and I used it for like more than 10 years, and it broke because I dropped it when I have a party, and my visitors was steering some of her stuff, and she used it, and it broke. So when she broke it, I just like, oh, I didn't make a noise, but I thought, well, it's broken. I gotta go back home and get that. And it's not expensive, but when you like something, it doesn't need to be expensive to be able to like something, to appreciate it. And that three little ones, it came from my perfect bro. He now lives in New Jersey, and he gave me three little ones. He didn't realize another lady he doesn't know gave me two big ones, so I got five. And I thought, wow, this is awesome. And so I really appreciate those things, and I have one little one left. I'm not asking you to give me anything. I'm just telling you how I truly appreciate that thing. Ang luwag nga gamay, that small ladle. I really appreciate that. And I use it when I have party, and I use it for rice or noodles because it goes well with that. But you can't use that to serve Australian dishes because it doesn't look good. But for the Filipino dishes, it looks really great. So that's how I appreciate things, little things. And even people come and see me and bring me the whole bunch of banana that they cut from the tree. And I thought, oh my God, how could you bring the whole your banana tree to me? And I really love that. That is a very, very nice gesture. And people bring 2 kilos of rice. And I would really love to have that, to eat that. You know why? It's from their rice farm. They grow rice, and during the harvest time, they kept that specially for me because they've heard I'm coming home. Awesome! So that's how I appreciate things, all right? So, things that we appreciate, little things that we appreciate, how much more when big things come to your life, and how do you appreciate it? You'd be speechless. You got no noise. You wouldn't have the voice to scream. It's like, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. And so appreciating little things, I'm just trying to explain that if we know how to appreciate things from small things, um, big things will come into your life because you know how to appreciate things. But if little things you don't even appreciate it, someone will help you. For example, over there, you're sitting on the jeepney, like jeepney in the Philippines, for those who doesn't know anything about this culture. Jeepney is like a mini bus, and it's about there's 8 people can sit on one side, and on the other side looks like this. Is facing here, the driver here, right? And I don't have a car. I'll use this one. So this is the jeepney, right? One side here is 8 people can sit. This seats in here, a long seat. And then the other side, let's say for example, 8 people can sit there as well. And the front is the driver and the 2 passengers, right? So When you go, you stop there on the side of the road waiting for a jeepney, you hail, and the jeepney will stop. And then the jeepney is almost like, for example, it's full. Now, there's always one person, usually men, will give their seat to ladies or to people. And that person will move and, do whatever he can do so you can sit down. But now it's COVID-19. I think that's a little bit difficult now. But this is, in the past. So, right, what do you do with that person? Usually you say, thank you for giving me your seat, right? You appreciate that. Person give you something, give you the seat so you can sit down. And look what he done. He struggled for you. That's a lot. It might be little, but think about it. That's a lot. I give my seat to you, and in return you say, thank you very much. And it's not his job, or it's not his responsibility to really give the seat to you. If he's an arrogant person, why should he? I'm not going to give my seat to you. Why should I? I'm just a stuck up person. But because the person understand about us human being, even now, every now and then we need help from one another. So we can appreciate that little gesture that's given to us. So appreciate what that person have done. And anything. That's without even giving money. There's no corruption including in talking about corruption. I tell you what, we can talk all day about corruption, but that is actually purely a gesture, a nice gesture of a person. Didn't want anything in return, but just give. See how that gesture is? Just give. Because the person likes to give. And for us, let's say it happened to us, we've been given, we receive it with full appreciation of what is given to us. And I think that's very good. And that's why, as parents, we teach our children. If we give them, if they don't know anything, how hard it was to just even to find some money to educate them. Here I am again, again trouble again for my kids. But I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for other people, other parents who are crying out loud and telling me, I'll speak in Ilonggo, kay kadamo sang mga ginikanan na nagahambal sa akon nga subong ang kabataan iba na. Ang tanan, gusto nila nga hindi maagyan sang kabataan nila. Ang naagyan nila, di ginahatag nila. Karon kay ginhatag na nila. Jutay lang nga reklamo. Ma'am, wala ako sang amuning. Baklan dayon. Ay nakabalo ang kabataan kung paano mo ginpangita ang kwarta para matahatagan sila sang ilang gusto. Pagkatapos, kung may kinanglan naman sila, siyempre balik naman sa imo nga ginikanan ka. Ma'am, dad, kinanglan ko ni. Di ka mo naman yung ginikanan, dayon mo naman nga. Oo, kinanglan, ani inday, ni nini, mo ni. Na, atag mo naman. Ting imo nga bata, nga waay siya gali na katuon, kay espiritu ako nagabelaliskad, nga waay na paminsar nga, ang ginikanan ko, grabe ga, pangabudlay para matagaan lang ko, para mapaeskwela ko, para pila kadlaw amo ni. Kay kung hindi na nila makita ang imo pagpangabudlay, dira na ang problema galin. Kay di makita nga, si daddy ko namin na obra. My dad has a good job. So if I say I want a car, my dad will give me that. Oh, my mom, everything's easy for her. Bisan hindi ko mamati sa ginambal ya, why kaso? Kaya kung na, naglain matsyag ko, kadto lang ko sa iya, buligyan niya man ko na gyapon. Di ay nagasarinanto. Ang pinsar sang kabataan, hindi na amo. Daw ay naintindihan. Pero, kati nadala diri ang iba nga culture, I'm talking about not just the Philippines, it's also all different cultures. When you go to another country, of course you come across other people and they have different culture. And if you live in one country, for example, here in Australia, multicultural, other people, I meet them all the time, every day of my life. And so one person would say, back home, we have to work so hard before we can buy clothes. And here in Australia, um, you can get help. People will help you. And clothes, you can buy them all the time. As a matter of fact, they've got so much clothes that the clothes turn into like a mountain in their room. That's too much. So appreciation there is really lost. They fail to appreciate simple things and little things that their parents have done to them because, look at me, I've got so much things now. But that's only things. That's things. Wala maano, the children um, are not learning, haven't learned a thing. How about how to appreciate things? Because if we learn to appreciate what we've got and think about it, everyone can benefit from it, even though young child or older people. So, for example, ang tao magbalatian, wala sang gadipara, kay ang tanan sako. Okay. Iniya tanan padulungan ginisang tanan. Ini nga topic. Okay. Kung ang aton kabataan, napaintsindi tanakag na training tanang adaan. Kabalo sila magulikid sa aton. Kay indi lang sa bilog nga ano sang aton nga pangabuhi. Pagsik kita tanan. I'm talking about that because many years ago, I only have one child at that time. She was so young. She didn't understand that, I wasn't well at that time because my job, I have a very secure job. I get paid good money that I can buy a house. I can buy a new car. Buy a new car, not utang, not on credit. Buy, okay? So it's good money. But the problem is people always yelling at me and screaming at me. And over the years, the people always screaming and yelling at you, your head gets, full up with rubbish, complete rubbish that you don't want to know anymore. And that can cause you to break down. So, I've learned from that experience that we have to teach our children from a very young age, to understand us and to know how to care for us, not to the extent that our children will become useless or puzzled about their own life. That's not how it is. Teaching children how to care for you, it's actually very easy. If a child is an observant type of a child, they observe you, what you do. So if you've got many children, you know which one have that quality, have that in his mind or her mind. because as you go along, but don't forget, you have young children, remember to teach them good things, because later on in your life, they're gonna come back to you what you have given to them. You understand them what they go through. If you don't have anything to give, just tell them we can work on it. What about you and I will work on this, and so you can get that, and one day you'll have that. But I'll help you, I'll guide you, because that works. Okay? So when my child was so young and I got sick, she just, sit next to me and she said, "Are you okay, mommy?" And that's all she said all the time. "Are you okay, mommy?" And I said, "Of course I'm okay, but I'm just resting." You can't bother a child's mind so much. But if the child understand, that sometimes a person can be well and sometimes not, she will pick up or he will pick up something from there. And then when they're not well, you're there for them, they understand. But if they only want your attention all the time and want you to understand them all the time, something is not right. Something is not right here. That why is it them all the time? Not thinking about your own situation or circumstances that you actually are, trying to as well. Now, I know that most of us in the Philippines, we were taught about this, how to care for our elderly people. I was one of those chosen one out of many grandchildren to be with my grandma, and she goes to church 4 times a week. Monday she go to church, but we have to walk like about half an hour, me and her. But you know what? I didn't consider it as a task, because for me, I was growing up and I think it's very entertaining. My grandma is very entertaining. She tells me stories about during the war, the Second World War. Something I got firsthand. I heard from her about the war. That most of the time that she said things, I didn't realize it would reflect to me in my older years of my life. And when I come to Australia, my first job was in the defense, in the army, civilian worker. So I don't know what it was. My mom, my grandma, it's just like a path that she was telling me all these things. The war was so bad. They, the other, people, they're trying to kill us, and we're trying to plant rice so we can support our city. And they just start shooting the farmers, which my grandma have 2 sons, and one of them had to serve in the army, and one my dad have to look after the farm. That I hear from my grandma, and that story really bite, and sometimes it can get tough, really tough. I didn't, I never cried when my grandma was telling me story. But when my dad passed away, like, whoa, it hits me, because what she said, it comes back to me. All the stories about the war. And so, when people tell you something, my grandma's, she's a very lovely lady. And he helps me, as, when I left the Philippines, I moved to Australia and even working with other people. Other people can be nasty, the way they speak, they're so nasty, rude, and they can be arrogant. But me, on the other hand, I'll just listen. And I said to myself, you have not seen the world. You have not heard what I've heard. And how we are now today without those army, lost their lives. We won't have peace. And look at your mouth, listen to your filthy words that comes out, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you own the world. Gapamuyayaw, speak ni Ilonggo. Gapamuyayaw, lain batasan, magtanaw sa imo nga Pilipina ka, daw basura ka. Hindi mag-question ka, din ka gidyo naghalin, uway ka gali ka kita, uway kaya kabati, sang gira, sang una. Pero nangimo ba ang gagwa, ginaga. See the difference? So what I've learned from my grandma, that actually I carry it with me, that I'm no longer in the Philippines. I learned because people speak so roughly to you and rude to you, they don't even understand why they are here. They don't even understand why they are here. That, before you release those words from your mouth, think you're not carrying a gun, but your words can be fatal to other people. So if you're listening and you have so much experience in life, you have ample knowledge about human being, you just stay quiet and, whoa, I don't think I like to hear that. So, appreciating. We'll go back to this thing that we talk about appreciating. We appreciate little things in our life. Children, we have to teach our children to, after you cook as a mother, or if your husband cooks, your partner cook, after he or you cook, you put the food on the table, right? And the children, I know in the Philippines, almost all of us there are Catholic, and we pray, or if we don't, have a full prayer, we at least thank God for the food we have on the table. And thank you for the person who provided this. And thank you for the people who helped him so he can provide for us. Thank you, Lord. Bisan amo lang na short prayer to thank, because ina-appreciate ta. Keles, oh, sorry, I'm calling my engineer here. All right, so we appreciate things. And before we give that food to the children, I think it's a good idea. I've been in this world for so long and I study about people every day of my life. And I think it's a good idea that we teach children, especially for young parents. Teach your children all the time. Before you give the food, you say, here's your breakfast, my lovely son. Yeah. And I usually do that, give that plate to my sons. They're grown up now. And what I get is, thank you, mommy. I love you, mommy. And I know they mean it. I looked at them, look at their eyes and they mean it. They're very grateful and, they love you. So, because you spend time making that food, although you're not saying that, you should really be grateful and telling me, because that's now no longer be appreciated, because you're demanding, you should really do this for me, you should really do that for me. And children hear it differently. So it's a different approach. And you give that and you wait. Eat your food. Thank you, mommy. I love you, mommy. This is children, right? So, as people, older people, we say thank you very much. Thank you for your help. And thank you for this. All those things. We say thank you, but you can tell if someone will say thank you and they don't mean it. It's only words. You can sense it too. It's just like very, very strongly you can sense. If you're one of those who can sense things, okay? Mabalaan mo na kung gapasalamat sa imo nga tuo nga pasalamat o kung pinalagpat yung salamat. Ho, nagpalagpat. Pinalagpat mo yung salamat mo. Salamat kita. Te, sige, kita ita, boss. No, na iya. No, na iya ko, no? Anyway, so that's why there's so many people around the world. There's so many of us, and can you imagine if everyone are appreciative about what everyone is doing to them? This appreciation will be a big thing. It's not a little thing. For me, it's a big thing because everything I do, it takes. I spend time. I spend time to do things, and it's really great when what you do is being appreciated. And if you're not appreciated, why do you keep doing it? What are you? And that's why some people, it's their upbringing that they don't really care. They say no, no, thank you, no, nothing. So because they're brought up like that, muna yung iyan lang nga dakuan nga dawa is laging silingan nga salamat. Pasalamat to kay kuno. Why gid? Di amo na nga ang kabataan. It's not too late. Ang akon mga anak lagko na pero pinasigi ko pa na tudlo. Ilang batasan, even though, I'm just saying in English, even though my kids are older, I still remind them. And when one will say that, you don't have to tell me that, mom, because la 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 la. For me, I just want to make sure I know it. I know it now. Because one day, they're going to have their own life. And I need to know that they actually have learned something from me. And is anything there needs to be corrected, I'd rather correct it now before they they have their own life. They choose to live somewhere else. And because if they have that good attitude, good manners, good behavior, I'll be at peace knowing that they know how to conduct themselves. And if they know how to present themselves to other people in a correct way, for me, there is a correct way, I wouldn't worry too much. Because learning is, there are so many things we have to learn in life. Not just because my son have a academic, my son is an academic. I'll just say that, oh, my son is good, he's this, he's that. But wait, there must be something missing. One thing about my children that I always teach them is survival. So if they appreciate it, if they appreciate me or not, it's entirely up to them. Because one day they're not going to be living with me, they're going to be living somewhere else. What about, I always tell my boys this, you don't know how to cook, can you cook rice without rice cooker? What happens if you're not at home? What happens if you go to a place that you want to eat rice and you can't eat rice? And Do you know how to cook rice? I've got two boys that they really smart. They'll just smile at me because they know how to cook rice without rice cooker, and they wash the rice. Ginakilis. Then after that, they will engineer. I've got problem here, and they will wash the rice. And when they wash the rice, they will put water in it, and then they measure it, with their finger. My grandma taught me that. And then they go like, "Yep," and I'll just leave them. I'm not gonna be bothering them. And 10 minutes later, I looked at it and I said, "Yeah, these two boys know how to cook rice." And they said, "Mom, it doesn't matter if we end up in the sa kampo, kundi ina nga dampi, whichever farm we end up going, and we have may kaldero lang kag makaluto sila kag bugas kag tubig makakaon sila." Wow, I like that. So they showed me that they can do that. So meaning na appreciate nila. Yeah, they appreciate what I have shown them over the years. Teach them how to cook, and it's one of survival skills apart from the many things I taught them. So they said that wherever we go, we can cook rice. Don't worry. They cook. They love the rice, although they eat their Australian food. But I want to teach them something different that they can use, and they know that if they know how to cook rice, the bread is not available. They can cook rice. They can have their simple things. Maybe they can cook eggs and chicken barbecue or whatever they need to make, but they get their rice. So you see, it's different in when children are brought up in the Philippines and here, and their mother is a Filipina. You still have to show them something, that you've learned from the Philippines, and the traditional things, you teach them. You teach them that. So I've done my part doing that, and they told me it's their survival skills now, and additional to what they know. So you can tell if children are learning to appreciate things, and if you see that children are really not appreciating or don't appreciate things, you can talk to them about it. I talk to my children. They, like, "Oh, I don't care about this, I don't care about that." Why? Why don't you? And saying saying you appreciate things and you don't, that's entirely different from doing it. So it give and take. Um, okay, so um, when someone give you something, like for example, um, there are things that's given to us, for free. There's so many things people would say, "Oh, thank you so much, for doing this for me." That's good. You they give you their time and you're grateful about it, and that's good. And also I believe that the give and take on people, you can't be always the taker, like take, but not giving. It's give and take. It makes life more um, interesting. If when you give something, like for example, someone gave me sweet potato leaves. I'm smiling because for you probably say, what? I'll speak Ilonggo just for a little bit. Gintagaan ako sang sang dahon kamote sang isa ka Pilipina nga na-meet ko. Dason siling ko, "Oh, thank you so much." Here it is. Ginutan ko kag wala ko ginhaboy ang where am I? Waay ko ginhaboy ang iyang nga ano ni nga stem. Ginpanggunting ko lang kag ginutan, right? So, I'll say it in English. A friend of mine, or a lady that the lady that I met, she's got sweet potato leaves, and she gave me some, and I was so excited. And of course, I really appreciate what she gave me. It's only like about 12 of these, stems. And I took it home and I made something out of it, and I kept the stem. And now I put the stem, as you can see, where am I? Can you see? Okay. I put the stem in the, oh, what happened, engineer? So anyway, I put the stem in the glass with a bit of border. And now as you can see, it's actually may gamot na siya. There's fruits in there. So when I'm ready, I will plant this in a pot. Itanom ko ni sa masitira nga dako. So I really appreciate this, you know. This is little things, but you know what, for me is a big thing. Can you imagine the bigger things that I say this is a big thing? It's a big thing for me because look, I made it to grow. See? That's that's might be simple, but I really appreciate that. And so the person who gave it to me, she feels really happy that I actually like it, and she thought like, one of those you give them something. Oh, okay, thank you. I will cook it and throw the rest of the stem in the bin. But this is different. I'm different. So I said, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she said, wow, you're so excited. Yes, I'm excited because I get to eat that, and also I can plant it. So that's not the end of it. I didn't put an ending to that I'll cook it and that's it. No, there's a continuation. And that plant has to live for as long as it can live. For me, that's what I do. Right, let me read your messages here. Um, okay. Now, Jens Valeriano. She said, "Good morning, ma'am." Good morning to you, Jens. And she said, "Happy Saturday to you too." And Marichu, she's saying, "Good morning to Sir Roy." And also, oh, she said, "Nice view." Thank you, Marichu. That's the view of the beach, not far from us. And okay, Julib is saying here that was my dolly dra maaga sa Takoton. Patawan ang Palawan ang bagyo. Ingat. Ah, so tomorrow there's a typhoon. Okay, and it's going past Coton, Palawan. So he's saying that be careful, everyone, because this typhoon is going through Coton, Palawan. So be careful, he said. Okay, so I'll read the other message here of Apple Joy. Nice your clothes, madam. Thank you, Apple Joy. And thank you for all these wonderful and beautiful love hearts. Apple Joy. Happy Saturday to you too. Inday Duhena. Good morning, Mom Mary, and good morning to everyone. So Inday Duhena is saying good morning. Good morning to me, and good morning to you too, Inday. And she's saying good morning to everyone. And Gina de la Cruz, good morning po, Madam Mary Winkler. Good morning to you too, Gina. Thank you so much. Good morning to you too, Elizabeth. And Desiree. Hello, good morning. How are you, Madam? I'm very good, Desiree. And I hope you're okay too. Huh? All right. Okay. So now, with all these things that we discuss about our appreciation about people, it's never easy, never simple, um, never straightforward. The word never, because there's a lot to it. To appreciate things, you just don't appreciate. You just don't say, I appreciate it. Actually, it's not like that. It's coming from your mind and your heart, how you appreciate things. Or you are already like that as a person, very appreciative person, or you learn it. Okay, so let me tell you about my book that I wrote, which actually you can engineer the book. Okay, so I can show you my book, the actual book. Here it is, my hand. Engineer Ake, the books. All right. So you can see on our screen. And can you see what's going on here? Okay. So we talk about appreciation. You will be able to see a lot more of this, a lot more stories and more um, things that you will come across by reading this book here, The Most Important Person of the Year. I got it in my hand too. Okay, so this one. Now, for our Australian viewers, you can buy this book by visiting our website called Earthy University Books.org, and that's it. Okay, so I'll say it again. To visit, you can visit our website Earthy University Books.org, and you will be able to purchase this book, the actual book. And here in Australia, we can deliver it to you as soon as we can for the cost of a very small amount of money. So go to our website and you can actually order a book there. As we mentioned before, well, back in our other program, you can order as much as you like. One for you, one for your mother, or one for your mom, one for your dad, because this is for just about everyone, even for primary school children. You can actually buy this. They can read it. There's nothing hard English to for them to try and juggle before they understand. Okay, so you can give this book to just about anyone, even people that you work with, your workmates, your boss, your friends. So this one is quite good. And that's what we're talking about appreciation before. All right. So, and the next one is also, oh, the other book. I'll tell you about the other book. This book is about relationship, and you can order this book also. Here it is now on your screen. You will see Earthy University Books.org. That's our website, and you can order this physical book that I'm holding right now through our website. Okay, and we deliver around Australia. So that's where you order this book. Okay, and wherever you are in the world, you can also go through our website and you can order this book, but it depends where you are. The delivery will be a bit different, but here in Australia is we can do it quickly for you. All right. And for people who's interested in reading our books on their phone as an ebook, you can see on your screen the link for ebook to order that, and you just have to. Did you send it already on the comments box? The link for these books? Yes, so you should be able to see that on the comments box. Um, the links of these two books. It's very cheap, as a matter of fact. So try and do that because it helps. All right. I just want to um, explain to you that this book here, the relationship book, you can learn from this. This is a motivational and inspirational and a self-help book. Something here um, in this book that people have learned about relationship, not necessarily their relationship. They don't compare it to their relationship, but they actually said to me that they have learned a lot from just reading this. So people were saying they don't want to make a mistake, so they'd rather get and read something to avoid that, because making a mistake sometimes can be repaired and sometimes cannot be repaired. So other people are just so interested in trying to get that information. So this one you can order through our, you can hold this, keep it in your bedside table, put it in your briefcase, in your handbag, and read it whenever you have free time. And if you're working, you can read it whenever you like. And to order that, go to our website, earthyuniversitybooks.org, and you'll see the information there that you need, how to order. Okay. So same with this, as I said, if you want to give a book to someone special, you think they are important in your life, please do that. You can order this if you're around Australia. You can order this, and we can deliver it to you quickly within Australia. But outside Australia, it will take a little bit longer if you want this type of book. Okay, and if you prefer to read it on your phone, so go through those links to order on ebook. Okay, and okay. Okay, now 4 minutes. No. Okay. All right. So that's what we have for today. Um, Hang on. What happened to our raffle draw? Can you check? Engineer. I don't have my room. I don't have my book here. I don't have my phone here. Can you check? Okay. Oh, what's that? We need to find out our winners. So probably you will hear about it. Okay. While you're going through that, I will do this. Right. Now. Oh, here it is. The three lucky winners of 5 kilos rice each is Elizabeth, Magusara, Mauricio Rivera, and Rinalyn Torrico, all of Bacolod City. Okay. I'll read it again. The three lucky winners of 5 kilos of rice is Elizabeth Magusara, Mauricio Rivera, and Rinalyn Torrico of all of Bacolod City. Congratulations to the three of you, and I hope you're having a good day. All right. So now I just want we're running out of time, and of course uh, nutrition wise, I expect everyone to take care of themselves and look after yourself when it comes to what you eat. Let me read the messages very quickly. And oh, where am I? Ang manghod ko nga sa lawayan, guwapa, hosta ba? Okay, right, whatever. So, Harlan Joy, good morning. Good morning to you, Harlan. We're about to finish our program. Sorry, I just didn't get to read the messages. I'm just trying to finish off now. Thank you. Harlan said we got a nice background. Thank you so much, Harlan. And Robert, good morning to you too. And thank you, Robert. He's saying we got a nice background. It's the beach here, not far from us. And so Renalyn, hello, good morning, madam. Good morning to you too, Renalyn. And she's saying good morning to all viewers. And Camp Jonah always, not sir. Okay, so thank you, Camp Jonah and Renalyn. Thank you so much. And Nicole and Elizabeth, Nicole Prio, watching from Barangay Tangob. Hello, Barangay Tangob. We're about to finish off now, but I still have to say hello. I really would like to see you again next week. Gamba, Madam, okay. Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. And thank you, everyone. All right. Now, I would like to say that's it from us here in Australia. I hope you've learned something from our topic today. And thank you very much for for our crew, Kidlat Balita TV Online crew in Bacolod City. Thank you so much. And of course, stand by for the next program of Engineer Roy Gia Birada. Okay? And God bless everyone. And thank you. See you again next week. Same time, same day. See you.